Imagine you are strolling along a peaceful path when suddenly you come across a picturesque pond. As you approach, you notice a child struggling and desperately gasping for air, on the verge of drowning. In that moment, you face a profound moral dilemma. Should you risk your own comfort and belongings, such as your clothes and maybe your jewelry, and get yourself wet to save a life? This scenario poses the ethical challenge presented in The Drowning Child thought experiment by philosopher Peter Singer. It forces us to confront our obligations to help those in need, even if it means sacrificing our own resources or comfort. In this hypothetical situation, the child's life is in immediate danger, and you are the only person in sight. Your expensive shoes will surely be ruined if you enter the water to save the child. What do you do? This thought experiment raises profound questions about our moral responsibility to others. It challenges the conventional notion of valuing material possessions over human life. Are we truly willing to let a child drown because of a fear of ruining our shoes? I believe it is our moral duty to save the child regardless of the cost. Human life is priceless, and sacrificing material possessions is a small price to pay. It's a difficult situation. While I understand the importance of saving a life, I also consider the practical implications. Ruining expensive shoes could have consequences for my personal well-being and livelihood. I think this thought experiment reminds us of the moral obligation we have to prioritize the well-being of others, even if it means making personal sacrifices. Peter Singer argues that our obligation to save the drowning child arises from the principle of equal consideration of interests. Just as we would act without hesitation to save a child in immediate danger, we should extend that same compassion and responsibility to those who are suffering elsewhere in the world. This thought experiment challenges us to reevaluate our priorities and question the values we hold. It prompts us to consider the larger issues of global poverty, inequality, and our duty to alleviate suffering. So, the next time you encounter the moral dilemma presented in The Drowning Child, remember that a single act of compassion and sacrifice can make a profound impact on someone's life. Let us strive to be the change and create a world where no child is left to drown.